Whores. Welcome to Season 2, Episode 25 of the Gory Hole Podcast. My name is Jenny.
My name is Nikki.
Oh, that wasn't the right one.
You just cocked a gun when I said my name is Nikki.
I shot you.
Badass.
That was not a warm welcome at all.
I don't feel welcome.
Whoops.
Oopsie poopsie.
Oh, we're off to a rough start. Okay.
Let's just roll with it.
Oh, well, yeah. Okay, my bad. It's Thanksgiving week. I hope everybody had a wonderful holiday, whether you stayed home or went to see family. I hope that was okay. Right. So since it is Thanksgiving week, I had a couple little things I was going to ask you guys. Number one, do you guys have any favorite Thanksgiving movies?
Ooh. Isn't there was a John Candy movie?
Oh, Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Is that what you're thinking of?
Is that it?
Because that's the only one I know of,
Okay.
honestly.
Well, when was Uncle Buck? Was that Christmas?
Ooh,
Maybe wasn't that over a holiday too?
I don't know.
I didn't think so.
I thought
Isn't
Uncle
it like
Buck
a summer
was.
movie?
Oh shit. Well, I do like Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
That
It's
one I know.
Also a
takes
fantastic
takes
movie.
place during Thanksgiving,
Okay,
and I
that's-
usually watch it every year on Thanksgiving.
Buck. Maybe I'm mixing them up. Probably. You know how I do.
Let's see.
Yeah, it isn't talking about any sort of holiday for Uncle Buck, so that's fine.
Really rough start, guys.
It's okay.
That's okay.
It's fine.
Ugh.
But yeah,
Jeez, I'm
so I was
laughing.
thinking that because I thought Uncle Buck, or I thought John Candy, so maybe I'm mixing the two up for that.
Yeah.
So I like that.
Mhm.
I really like. It's not movie related, but I like all the Bob's Burgers
Oh yeah.
Thanksgiving episodes are really good.
Mhm.
So we typically will
Family
binge
Guy
those.
has some good ones too, if I remember correctly.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. And The Simpsons.
yeah.
Do you guys have watched the parades or anything?
No, I don't know. I don't really ever remember doing that. Did you ever watch the parade, Todd?
No, and I've never understood why people do. What is the appeal?
Oh,
I've watched
Fun.
it sometimes,
Is
just for the balloons.
for the balloon.
Yeah, the balloons.
Yeah, I don't.
It's funny.
I've never really
sometimes to
watched
see-
it.
Well, there was what year was this? I don't remember exactly what year, but it was in the 90s, where a Barney balloon, it was like the Barney balloon massacre. Barney got massacred, but it was such a windy day, and the wind picked it up, and he almost flew off with the people.
Oh shit!
And people were coming and helping hold the
Yeah.
things, and then he flew into a street light, and it pierced his side, and then people were jumping on it, stabbing it, trying to deflate it.
Wow.
Because it was just going crazy.
And then kids are at home like, why are they doing that?
Oh, the video was funny because you could hear people screaming. Barney's just flying around.
Oh my god!
Nobody got hurt, so it's okay to laugh
Yeah,
about it
that's
now.
good.
But
Yeah.
yeah, that was
Awesome.
I remember that pretty vividly. Just hear Barney's flying around
Fucking
crazy.
Barney.
I do sometimes watch the dog show.
Ooh, I do like the dog show.
I like to get my dogs on the couch and be like, let's root for the Pomeranian,
Yeah.
guys.
Okay. Yeah. The dog show's that day, and then I always like watching Puppy Bowl during Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like the dog show.
The dog show's pretty fun.
Yeah.
It's always fun when the show dog kind of fucks up. I
Oh,
think.
yeah.
I'm like, they should give it to him
Uh-huh.
because he'll ones that'll just stop and lay down or something or
Yeah.
or roll over when they're not supposed to, and I'm like, oh,
Like they're trying so hard.
I know. It's give him a belly rub. He should win.
Yeah.
I always root for those. I always root for the underdogs. Well, you used to have beagles.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember Uno?
Is that the one that won?
Yeah, the first
There was
beagle.
a beagle.
to
Yep.
win.
And was that just like a few years ago, or
It really wasn't that long ago.
yeah,
Yeah.
like less than 10.
But people
I
went
don't know.
apeshit
Yeah, I
over
remember
Uno the
that.
Beagle.
Yeah.
And he was doing all these guest appearances, and they would introduce him like he was on wrestling or something. They're like, Uno, the first beagle to win Westminster. And then the music would come on, and he'd
Yeah,
come
he was
trotting
dope.
out. It was so cute.
He was cute. I
He
remember
was.
that.
Yeah, he was everywhere for a year after that.
Yeah.
Commercials and
Yeah, I think both my beagles were still around when he won.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
My family, I remember, got pretty excited about it because they used to have
Yeah.
a beagle too.
Yeah.
And we all loved it.
Herbie?
Herbie, yeah.
Herbie. I remember your beagle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he
My
was
dad always
cute.
made jokes that he wanted Sonny and Herbie to have a play date.
That would have been cute.
It would have been.
Yeah.
It would have been adorable. Do you guys have any favorite Thanksgiving foods?
Man, I like all the traditional stuff.
Me too.
Like
yeah.
all the sides, turkey, ham, desserts. I just ate a big old piece of French silk pie before you got here,
I saw.
like out of the pie pan.
Hey, saves on dishes.
Yeah, I mean, it's just us, so who cares, right?
Yeah, we do that
I
shit
don't
all
care.
the time.
I
Like,
just eat out of it. I ate a slice piece out of the thing. Just
yeah.
ate it.
Stick the fork in.
Yeah.
Eat till you're done.
Perfect.
Like, why cut it into a perfect little slice? Like,
I agree.
just dig in.
I agree. Yeah.
I'm a junkie for green bean casserole.
I love that.
Love it. And usually
it
after
all.
Thanksgiving, I make it several times.
Yeah.
Kind of throughout winter and stuff. And then I stop.
Yeah.
Then don't do it again usually until Thanksgiving.
It is a comforting, like, wintry food.
It is. Sometimes
Yeah.
here and there, like, I don't know, spring or something, I'll get a craving for it. I'm like, I'm making it. I don't give
Really?
a fuck. Yeah.
Nice.
I'm like, I'm not following your rules. I want green bean casserole.
Yeah, I mean,
Although I'm not a big sweet potato person.
oh, I do love a sweet potato.
Yeah, my husband does too. And I don't know.
I don't really care for the casserole with all the like the marshmallows and shit on top. I want a sweet potato that's savory, like butter and salt.
Yeah,
and
maybe that's why I
I don't like the desserty
really,
ones.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. But yeah, if it's all like buttery and stuff, then like, yeah, I like
Like a
the fuck out of that.
roasted. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like pretty much all. Are there any Thanksgiving foods or sides that you don't like?
I do not like cranberry sauce.
Yeah, I'm not a big. I mean, it's okay, but like I don't get it.
I'm not a big fan of cranberries anyways.
I don't mind them, but like I don't want that with all the other stuff. Like that doesn't really fit.
Yeah, that's, I think, really the only one I dislike. What about you? Do you have any that
I
you
think
dislike?
that's really it.
You have a
We
traditional
do.
one, Todd, that you dislike?
He's not very picky.
Probably the same.
Yeah.
Cranberry sauce?
Like I don't
Yeah.
hate it or anything. I just never get like if it's an option, I'm like nah, I'm
Yeah.
good. We do a Friendsgiving every year. We just did it a couple days ago as we record this, and the same guy, friend of ours, will bring cranberry sauce every year. And we're like,
Why
can you
are
bring
you doing
something
that?
better? Because he wants it, and like I don't think anyone else eats it or gives a shit about it. But he's like, I'll bring the cranberries. I'm like, okay, great. Let's maybe bring something better.
Let's bring something better. Do you have a non-traditional thing that you like to have at Thanksgiving?
Not regularly. No, I mean we've definitely done the thing where we get like Chinese food or something.
Oh, yeah.
I think we've done that on Christmas maybe too. But no, I mean, I don't really regularly have anything that's not traditional.
Gotcha.
What about you?
Not really. I keep seeing weird memes on like Instagram and shit where people are talking about eating deviled eggs at Thanksgiving. And that was never served in any
Oh,
of
really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Is that a regular thing?
Yeah,
I
I
didn't know
think
people
so.
did that.
Yeah.
Yeah, all my family stuff had it, and like our Friendsgiving, we had
See,
them.
this is news to me. I
Really?
had no idea that people serve deviled
yeah.
eggs at Thanksgiving.
When else do you eat deviled eggs?
Easter.
I mean, we eat them then too.
Or whenever the fuck I want because I love them.
Yeah, they're
That's
delicious.
a year-round food.
No, my family always had deviled eggs for any sort of like Christmas, Thanksgiving, any like holiday.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Why have people been hiding deviled eggs from me?
I don't know.
That's so
You
horrible.
should start bringing them if you do family stuff.
I have stuff to make. Maybe I will make deviled eggs tomorrow to go along with
Hell
all of
yeah.
our other stuff. I've
Why
got it
wouldn't
all.
you?
Yeah, I have hard-boiled eggs literally in my refrigerator right now.
yeah.
So
They're already hard boiled
Yeah.
even? Fuck yeah.
yeah, we buy the pre-made ones at Costco.
Oh, nice.
They're actually
okay.
pretty good.
Yeah?
Mhm.
Okay.
They're
Very
not
nice.
rubbery like some
Okay.
can be.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's it. But okay. This is news to me. I had no idea that people serve deviled eggs.
Yeah, man. I didn't know they didn't.
in my household and in Ryan's because we were both like, huh?
Really? Ryan's too?
Uh-huh.
Oh. Well, how did you learn about that this was
I
a
just
thing?
kept seeing memes about it.
Oh,
People
okay.
will be like, oh, I can't wait for deviled eggs at Thanksgiving.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like, your mom gave you deviled eggs? Mine didn't.
Aw. Yeah, man. We always had them.
But she did always give me good mac and cheese, which
Ooh, yeah. Yeah.
baked mac. Oh my god. My eye has been twitching all day. I must be
I hate that.
exhausted or something, and it's driving me
That
crazy.
happens
And
to me
it
every
just
once in a
started
while.
going like,
Yeah.
been feeling like I'm about to have a stroke out all day
Yeah.
long.
Well, I can't see it, so.
Good. That's kind of partially why the fake
Yeah.
glasses are on to take away from it. Okay. I think that pretty much covered everything for
I
that
think so,
part.
yeah.
Okay. Let's get into some emails. You got mail. That was my reminder to play the button.
You've got mail.
Una más.
It takes a minute.
I know.
You've
There you
got
go.
mail.
For some reason, though,
There
I
you go.
have to hear it twice.
Yeah, it is
Once
short.
you started doing it twice,
It is short. You got to do it twice.
Yeah.
Okay. Emails. We have a couple of emails. First up is Sloth. So Sloth sent us an email after the video game episode where we were talking about video games and asking for recommendations.
All right.
So Sloth says, I enjoy the Lego games on Switch. Lego games are great. Have you ever played a Lego game? There's a ton of different Lego. There's like Lego Star Wars, Lego Harry Potter.
Yeah, I've seen
Lego,
them, but
all
I've
the
never
things.
played
And they're
them.
fun. They're
Okay.
good. I would say those are pretty fun. I've never I don't think finished one or got like super hooked on one, but they're fun. Like Todd, are those 2-player?
Yes.
I think, yeah. So you can like co-op. It's pretty fun.
Nice.
The one that I really forgot about that I really like and that I think you would really enjoy is South Park. So there's a few South
Ryan
Park
would love
games.
that.
They're
He
so
loves
good.
South Park.
They're so funny, so stupid. So he brings up the South Park games are fun on the Switch and I think PS5. I think they've been on a lot of things.
Nice.
He says one difficult part is you have to shit in all the toilets in town and you have to do it well enough to get the credit.
That sounds like so much
It's
fun.
amazing. You have to like do this weird combination of like circling the joysticks with your thumbs to make them like do the right like shit movement. It's so funny.
And the different toilets have difficulty levels.
Yes, different toilets have different difficulty levels, and if you like perfect all of them, you get I don't know points or something.
Oh, that's so funny.
He says my girlfriend thought it was hysterical me trying to shit correctly in the game, but she offered no help.
No help.
He included a little video of the game where you had to do the joysticks in opposite directions to get your character to shit. And then he also included remember the Punch Out game you were talking about,
Oh,
the
yeah,
little
yeah,
sound
yeah.
clip? He included the below the belt sound clip. I'm going to play it. I got to make sure my volume's up.
Okay, I totally remembered it wrong.
I know. I thought you went boom or
I thought
something.
it was like wonk or
Wonk.
something.
Okay.
But
Let's hear it again.
Oh, yeah.
that does kind of.
Sounds like somebody jizzing.
That's what I was about to say. It's like, oh, that's a definite. Can you play it again? Is it still up?
Yeah.
I like it.
Oh, wait. Okay. Hang
Oh.
on. Okay.
I
Nope.
ruined
I
it.
got it.
Okay.
I got it.
It's funny.
Okay. Okay.
Does sound like somebody jizzing.
Oh boy. Okay.
I love it.
All right. Next email is from Trevor. Let me get this pulled up. I really like that just the subject line, it just says fart. Thank you, Trevor.
He's very good about making sure the word fart is in everything. I love it.
Yes, we appreciate that, Trevor. Okay, he says, hello, ladies and Todd. I just finished your Bricktop Belcher episode, hilarious, and had to weigh in, or should I say, neigh in. So he included a screenshot where he was listening to our podcast, and it has like the transcript come up. So you say in the beginning, you say what it is, gore horrors, but it spells out gore horse.
Yeah.
And so he thought it was funny, and he included a picture of a goofy horse with a Gory Hole podcast hat on. It's pretty cute.
Oh, yeah, we'll definitely share it with you. It's pretty great.
And then he makes a few other horse puns. It's pretty funny.
Yeah.
So he says, I thought the gore horse was extra funny since you, non-jovial Jenny, but he meant Nikki. He mixed us up, and he apologized.
Yeah, he emailed later and was like,
He
I mixed up the
apologized.
names. Stop yelling at me.
Non-jovial Nikki decided to make fun of Slam for being a rural hero. I too am from an area where your options were to either watch leaves fall, go to cemeteries, or hit the pipe. Now, some of us did all three at one time, but hey, when in Rome, am I right? Let's see. Okay, he goes on to talk about, he says, there's an old cemetery on the outskirts of my hometown, clear off the beaten path. It's near the site of a brutal massacre that happened when a group of freight wagons were attacked by the Cheyenne. 15 people or so were killed. The cemetery is one of the oldest in the area. In the late 1800s, a wealthy rancher's daughter suddenly passed away on an operating table when she was only 15 years old, and her parents built a Gothic-style mausoleum across the gravel road. We used to crawl into the mausoleum all the time in the middle of the night. It's an open, cement square room with a tall domed ceiling. You can imagine the spooky acoustics. He included some pictures of the mausoleum. And then let's see, about a mile down the road is a large old power plant surrounded by tall metal gates. The plant always had flickering lights on the top floor in the middle of the night. I always used to love telling new people it was a mental hospital because I'm a dick and it makes things more interesting. I won't get into specifics because this email is already long as hell, shocker. But a few stories include friends and family seeing a man along the tree line. Sorry, this is really hard to read because it's like the pictures made the text really small for some reason. Okay. Friends and family saw a man along the tree line of the cemetery, wearing bib overalls, just staring. Multiple people in my circle reported this, many of which didn't know others had also experienced that. Another similarity is seeing a girl in pigtails skipping around a tree directly between the power plant and the cemetery. One of my friends was visiting from out of town, so I decided to show her our local hotspot. She's a total wiener, so I never shared any of the creepy stories with her. But it was something to do.
Total wiener. I love it.
We didn't even make it to the cemetery because she had a panic attack as we passed the quote-unquote mental hospital power plant. She gasped loudly, began crying, and begged me to turn around. I thought she was just being dramatic until she asked me why a stupid little girl was smiling and dancing around a tree. Once we got back to my house, I shared with her that she's not the only one who has seen her. To this day, she is terrified of that memory, and I love constantly reminding her of her little living dead girl. I never saw her, though. I've never seen her, and it pisses me off. Also, side note, last weekend, I was the trip advisor for my friends, if you know what I'm saying. Ooh, I want to be a trip advisor. I have these funky little rotating disco light bulbs that I turned on with some ambient tunes. I then herded them up and took them to a trailhead nearby. I guided them through the forest, and we nestled near a creek for a spell. When we got back to my place, I made my hungry, brave little warrior some snacks while they cozied up on my couch. Even though I was only Daddy Bear babysitter, we still had the best time. I might have found my calling, as my Capricorn energy came in real strong that weekend. No. If you ever feel like going on I've never seen this word in my life. If you ever feel like going on a naturical trip. Interesting. I'm going to Google that. If you ever feel like going on a naturical trip, be sure to find you a decent advisor. That is a great piece of advice, and I love the trip advisor name. Love you all, and thanks for the pod. P.S. I think you're aptly jovial, Nikki. Never change. Thank you, Trevor. Thank you.
I'm a Capricorn, too.
Ooh.
I love it. That was a great email. I was laughing when I read it the first time. It made me so happy.
I'm going to look up naturical. Did you just make up a word?
I don't.
Naturical.
Why do I need to see it.
Okay, it's on the Urban Dictionary. All within the natural order of things which are organic or biotic properties such as mammals, animals, and humans. Okay.
Can you spell it for me?
Naturical.
Oh.
I don't believe I've ever heard or seen that word before. He used it so naturically that I just didn't question it. Yeah, so there's a couple of things, but the only definition I find is on Urban Dictionary.
Okay.
Interesting.
I do love his picture of the horse.
Yes.
It's so great. He picked the derpiest fucking horse to put the glory hole hat on, and I love it.
It's great.
You couldn't have picked a better horse.
No.
You were like, really?
It's like if you could picture him going like, that's more of a jackass, I guess. But.
Still.
Jenny, look at Lenny.
Lenny, no.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Sorry, be right back. It's an emergency.
No. Okay, it's off for. Okay, so. Oh no! I hope it's not broken. I hope it's not broken. So my cat. Okay, so Jenny brought a present to show.
Cats might want a dead bird.
I need to tell them what happened. So Jenny brought a little gift bag, and it has something we got from a cool thing we did this past weekend.
I'm going to probably do that in this episode, but we can't.
Well, I think we have to explain what just happened. So she brought a little gift bag. It has a taxidermy duck in it.
She did get the duckling.
She did?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait,
She did.
she pulled it out?
She ripped its head off.
Shut up.
I'm dead serious.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's not complete.
Oh no. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
My
I can
cat
actually fix it.
just destroyed Jenny's taxidermy duckling she brought
This
over.
is my fault. I did not think about the fact that your
Oh,
cats
no.
might want a dead bird.
So she had it in a gift bag and it had like the two little like loops, and then my cat's head, like she got startled and the bag was like stuck on her head and she ran around with it for a minute and
I think I can fix it.
ooh, that's no good. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Oh no.
I really think I can fix it.
We have a hot glue gun.
We do have a hot glue.
I have a hot glue gun too. It's part of something.
Oh
something I did with
no.
it. Okay, I'll fix him and bring him back.
Okay. You don't want to show me his head off?
Do you want to see it?
You don't have to. Well, yeah, I want to see it.
Well, it's not completely off, so I think I can fix it.
Okay. Okay, I'm going to look at the taxidermy duckling with its head almost off.
I didn't even hear her. She's sneaky.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Oh no.
You see, it had little books on there and little glasses.
Oh, that's so cute.
I think I can fix it. I actually think I can fix it.
Jenny has it on a little scene, like it's been reading. It's so
Yeah.
cute.
It's got little moss on it and stuff.
Were there glasses here?
Yeah, there were. They fell off.
Are they in there?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so.
That sucks, dude.
Oh, it's okay. I think I can fix it. I really do.
It's very cute.
There's the glass.
That is a really cute idea. It looks great. There's a
Okay.
skull and some books. Oh shit.
I should have really realized. I think I can. Fix
I
it,
figured
though.
she'd just like smell
I
it
think
and
I
then
can-
go away, but then her head got stuck in here and she freaked out.
I think so.
Well,
Well, if you look at it, I think I can fix
Poopsie.
it. Look, it's just like.
yeah, it's just like
I just gotta kind of
It's-
rearrange it, and I think I can glue it back on.
it's just like a what do I want to call that? Like
Sword?
wire
Yeah.
that's holding
It's
the
like
head
kinda
on.
Stuffing nowhere, but that's what
Yeah.
taxidermy is, so I think I can fix it.
So-
Okay, well.
I hope
that's okay.
I hope it looks okay. It's a very cute setup you got going on there. So when she bought it, it was just the duckling.
You know, the weird thing is, I almost like texted you last night, and I was like, maybe I should just send you a picture of it because he's kind of fragile.
Yeah. Well,
And I
next
was like,
time,
"Oh, I wanna
next
see
time
that."
do that.
Huh?
Next time do that, I guess.
Yeah. Next tax time, we don't bring it over. Okay, I'm going to.
So when Ginny bought it, it was just a duckling,
It was
and
just a
she
duckling.
like glued it to a little piece of wood and added moss and books and made it a whole scene, and it was very cute. And
And
then
I have a picture of it.
okay,
so
okay, yeah, share the picture of
I
it.
will. And I think I can fix it. Actually.
Okay, I
really
hope
think
so.
can. 'Cause it looks like.
Like it just popped off that little wire
Yeah,
holder.
it's not like ripped apart
Yeah.
or anything. It's just
Yeah.
like.
Hey,
the
Poe,
wire
get the
goes-
fuck out of
Hey,
there.
Hey, don't you try to murder the duck.
I think we need to be done with the duck cats.
See, my dogs didn't give a fuck about this.
Really?
So I didn't even think about it.
I don't think she would have destroyed it. I think it literally just got knocked into something when she ran
Maybe,
away
yeah.
because it was stuck on her head and she was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, that's kind of what it seemed like happened. I don't really know.
She took off and it just followed her.
Sorry, Lenny.
Till the
I
bag
didn't mean
broke.
to scare you. Poe's like, I smell a dead bird, y'all. I smell
Oh
a
my
dead
God.
bird.
Okay. Well,
you go?
where were we? I don't know where we were.
What were we doing? I don't remember either.
We finished emails
We did finish emails.
and then I don't know. Then I don't know what.
You gotta move.
Then it all went to shit.
It's okay. That's been a little bit of a rough episode, but that's all right.
We're just gonna
should we get
deal with
angry?
it.
Let's get
Yeah,
angry.
let's get angry. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
I'm mad, I'm really, really, really mad.
Nikki has some angry shower thoughts.
Oh God, it's so angry!
I'm joining in today.
I'm excited.
You
Okay.
said you have 3. I have 3, right?
Yes.
Why don't you start?
Okay, my first one is pretty short and sweet, and I've
Okay.
mentioned it before, but I'm going to mention it again because I still hate it.
I'm down. Let's do it.
Christmas.
Mm.
Christmas, the end.
The
Hate
end.
it. Hate it. Done. Grinchy. Fucking hate it. It's like officially the season, and I hate it so much. It's so cringy. I hate it. I hate the decorations. I hate the music. I hate everybody's stupid clothes that are Christmassy. I hate it. I hate it.
I hate it.
I don't know why I hate it so much. I've never hated it this much before. Like I've never been like super excited about it as an adult, But it's just like worse this year than ever. Like I don't want it.
Yeah, that's kind of how I've felt lately too.
Yeah.
Like I like some parts of Christmas.
Like what?
I like getting presents.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Sure.
I do like Christmas lights.
Okay.
I don't really like the cheesy decor, but I do like twinkle lights
Okay.
everywhere because it's dark.
Yeah.
And at least that adds some ambiance and
Sure.
it does make your house feel like kind of warm and cozy.
Yeah.
If you got like lights on a tree or
Yeah.
around your mantle or something.
And that makes sense. Yeah.
That's about it.
Okay.
I actually do have one. This might make you mad. this may be
Hey,
shocking.
I know that I'm the loner here. Like I know that.
Well, this might even be shocking.
Okay.
Downright shocking
Okay.
to the gore whores and possibly to you too.
Okay.
I absolutely love Hallmark Christmas movies. I know they're horrible.
I think I
They're
actually
written
knew that.
so bad.
Yeah.
And like the plot is always stupid.
Uh-huh.
But the only thing I really like about them is usually it's like in an old town and there's all these like cool little old houses and
Uh-huh.
they're not really decorated with like cheesy Christmas stuff. They usually look all like woodsy and I just find the scenery very peaceful.
Well, that's great. I'm happy.
So
for
I
you.
guess that's it. That's probably like the cheesiest Christmas thing that I like.
Yeah.
But I don't like seeing little Santas everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Santa can suck my butt. I don't like all the stuff. Like some of it just looks like clutter to me.
It is.
Yeah, and that's it. I don't know. It just feels. Yeah, it feels.
It's
like
all
clutter.
just to remind you to buy a bunch of shit.
I know it's so commercialized.
I don't like
and
it.
Shit and.
I don't like it.
Yeah,
Well, so we couldn't be more different about the Hallmark movies, but I know
figured that.
you're not the only one. I mean, they're popular for a reason.
yeah, and it's not. It's not like again. That's not because of like the plot. Usually the plots are fucking stupid.
Yeah.
And you know what's gonna happen from the very beginning. It's like, oh, the CEO chick is gonna fall in love with that little cowboy over there, and they're gonna live happily ever after and celebrate Christmas together. Like that's always how it goes.
Yeah.
But like I said, they're always just like in the mountains or it's some pretty little lake town. It's the scenery I find soothing.
You just look at some cool pictures.
I could, but you know what? That involves my hands moving. I can just lay on the couch and
Okay.
it's just there.
Okay. That's fine.
Yep. Oh, I get it. It's ridiculous. I absolutely get it. I
Yeah.
can't defend it at all.
I'm glad it makes you happy.
Well, thank you. Well, you want to hear something that makes me mad?
Yeah.
Okay. You're like, yes, I need a palate cleanser, please. Okay, I've told you about this, but I haven't talked about it on here.
Okay.
So we have a rental house next to us, and we recently got some new neighbors. I mean, they're minding their own business. They're not like noisy or anything, but they already have like a bunch of junk piled in their backyard, which irritates me. But the thing that irritates me the most, there's a teenage girl, I think, that lives there. She has a giant fucking cardboard cutout of her own face in the window. And every morning when I'm out with my dogs and I turn around and I see that her fucking stupid face looking at me through the window, it takes up the whole window. It's
Yeah.
like, it's huge.
I've seen a picture.
Yeah, it's terrifying.
Yeah.
It's huge. And even when I'm out there all by myself, I know it's there. I know it's there. I expect to see it.
Yeah.
Every time I see it, I say something every time. I'm like, motherfucker. No, now I'm mad. Let's go in, dogs. Come on. I get so mad.
Did you
when I
ever
see
like
it.
find out, is she dead? What's the deal?
No, she's alive. I saw her.
It's just, okay.
Yeah, she just.
It's just her own. Do you think it's her room and she has her face in it?
I think so, yeah. Well, actually, no. I know for a fact that the window it's in now is the kitchen.
Oh,
It's facing the
but it's like
backyard.
facing out.
Uh-huh.
That's weird.
It's facing their backyard.
Maybe it's
and-
double-sided and they just leave it there.
I don't know. It's weird. And it makes me so angry.
That is weird.
I get infuriated every single time I see her stupid cardboard face in the window.
It is an eyesore. It's huge.
Yeah,
And it
it's
faces
huge.
you.
It's huge. It's like, oh my God. Like, it makes Ethel's boobs look tiny.
It does.
It's like,
That's for sure.
it's massive.
Yeah.
It's as big as the Gory
I
Hole
think,
logo.
yeah.
Almost, maybe slightly smaller.
Okay.
But it's about that size.
Okay.
Not the whole thing, but like the
Yeah.
red circle.
Yeah. Okay.
It infuriates me every single day.
Ginny's texted me about this a few times now.
Send Snapchats of it, and I'm just like, motherfucker, it's her stupid face again. And they'll sometimes change windows. So if
Really?
Uh-huh.
Oh, shit.
Like, it used to be in the window walking up, like, the side of the house.
Because
Now
that's what I
it's-
thought. It was literally facing your house.
It was.
And now it's kind of like catty
Now
corner.
it's facing the backyard.
Okay.
So I can't see
Weird.
it if I'm on my deck.
Okay.
But if I'm down in the yard, I can see it.
Okay.
And sometimes I forget that it's there and I'll turn around and be like, her again. Like, I fucking hate it. It annoys the shit out of me.
It's weird.
And yeah, that's how I feel about that.
Okay.
So
Okay.
there you go. I'm grumpy again. What you got?
Okay. My next one is anytime I log into something, an account online, and I have to verify my account about 17 times before they'll let me in.
Yeah.
Every fucking time. They have to send me a text. And then I
Yep.
get in, and then I change something. You're like, oh, I have to send you another text, and you have to tell us the code. And then you have
Yes.
to tell us your mother's maiden name, and then you have
Right?
to tell us the fucking color of your first car, and then you have to tell us the first time your grandpa took a shit in the war.
Like, I told you, I don't know. Just let
like,
me in.
what was your Aunt Margaret allergic to? And when
Right.
did she first give birth? And like, come on, dude. It's shit. Like, I get it's to protect my identity, but I would rather have my identity stolen than answer any more fucking questions or take 10 minutes to log into something when I
Right.
need it in there.
I
It
hate
annoys
things
the
that make
fuck
you
out of me.
automatically change your password.
Yes.
Like every, 30 days.
that too. Because guess what? I'm not going to remember that.
Yeah. And then it'll be
And then
like,
you have to go through the whole thing again.
And then it'll be like, don't use a password that you've used before. And
Uh-huh.
I'm like, I don't
Yeah.
like this.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass.
And someone once told me, they're like, well, just use the same password, but just add a different number, like 1, 2,
Uh-huh.
3. And then once you get up to like 10, then you go 11, 12. And I'm like, but what if I forget which number I like used or something? Like, I'm going to lose count. I know I am.
Sure.
Like, that doesn't, I don't like it.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass.
It's like, I have a password for a reason. I want to use the same password for everything so I don't forget.
Me too. Me too. And then what happens is if I have to use a different password that I'm not going to remember, well, I'm going to make a note of that in my phone or write it down somewhere. And that defeats the fucking purpose of having a password. So if like somebody gets into my shit, they're going to read that. I don't know. It's annoying as shit.
It's
to me.
that's so
I hate
annoying.
it.
I feel you
and
on
then
that
it
one.
takes me like I have to jump through hoops to get in there and get my own information out. I hate it.
I hate it too.
Okay, that's it for that one.
All right, my next one. I normally love this place, but right now I hate it. Is Costco.
Oh God, I hate it all the time.
But a specific thing really, I almost seriously yelled at people. We went on, what day did we go? Monday, I think. And it wasn't really like that busy, but for some reason, people just don't have the sense of urgency
No, they don't.
anymore. And
Never.
I swear to God,
Anymore.
like, people just don't move.
No.
Like, I'm somebody, I want to get in, I want to
Yes.
get out. If I see somebody coming, I get out of their way. I
Mm-hmm.
guess I just like, I try to keep things efficient.
Yes.
I don't understand why people have to stand in the middle of the fucking aisles at Costco, and even
Yep.
though they see you coming and they just
Jenny,
stand there.
I've never understood you more in my life. This is every grocery store, but Costco's worse because everything's bigger. The carts are wider.
Yeah.
Everyone's got bulk shit. Everybody's got their whole extended family with them. It's like Walmart times 8,000.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
with you.
horrible.
I hate it so much.
And I swear to you, I saw at least probably at least five times where there would be two older ladies standing in a middle of aisle where nobody could get by them, and they're just having a conversation.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you can't move to a part of the store and finish like where nobody's walking around. Like, why are you standing like in the middle of the pasta aisle? Everybody loves
Yeah.
pasta. You know it's going to be a busy aisle.
Yeah.
Like, why are you why right there?
Todd calls it main character syndrome.
Yes.
'Cause they think
I
no one
remember
else
this.
exists.
Okay. 'Cause
Yeah.
We've talked about the shopping carts.
It drives me insane.
Yeah. I was
Sometimes
pretty
I just go,
infuriated.
excuse me, and make like a big scene.
I made like a mean face. I know I did. And I know somebody like saw me walking by, but this guy had like his little girl and we're pushing our cart loaded with shit. And the little girl just walks also like right in front of our cart and then like basically stops.
So run her over.
That's what I was like, Brian. That's what I told him. I was like, I wanted to run that little girl over. And the dad was just like nonchalant. Like I would have yanked my kid back and be like, you
Yeah.
almost got hurt. They could have like hit you with the cart or something. Because some people will.
Yeah.
And if I was pushing.
Some people is me.
Yeah. Some people is me.
You give a shit about your kids.
Yeah. It was infuriating.
If you're going to have kids, keep control of them.
Yes. Like, would you just let her like nonchalantly wander in front of a car and then just.
Probably. People suck.
He didn't do anything to like pull her out of the way.
People don't care. People think their kids are cute, and they think everyone else wants to like be blessed by them and their
That's
presence.
not true. That's my dogs.
It's not. Yeah, it's not true. They're annoying as shit.
Yeah.
But whenever somebody's kid walks up to me in public and they're like, "He wants to say hi to you," I'm like, "I don't give a fuck. Get it away from me."
Does that happen?
I mean, occasionally.
Really?
Like if there's just like a kid and they're just like, "You want to wave hi?" And I'm like, "See, now you've roped me into your whole little stupid thing, and I have places
I
to
would've, like,
go and
pretended I
things
didn't
to
see 'em.
do.
I would've-
Like, I don't need this right now, and I am annoyed." The other night, Todd's band had a show, and we were there, and a friend of mine brought her 1-year-old baby, and like, it's fine, whatever. The baby didn't cry. She brought little headphones for it. It was having fun. It was whatever.
Yeah.
She's holding the baby, and the baby reached out for me.
Oh.
They reached out for me,
Oh,
and
no.
I was like, I can't shun the baby, so I took the baby and I held it, and then somebody, like a friend of ours, was like, "Nikki, did I see you holding a baby earlier?" And I go, "Yeah, I wasn't my baby." And he goes, "No, I know. I thought you were like in general allergic to kids."
Allergic to
And I was
kids.
like, "I am, but like the baby reached for me and I felt like an asshole being like, no thanks."
How old was the baby?
It was like a 1-year-old.
Oh, at least that's when they got the cute little squishy thighs. At least they don't talk really.
No, she didn't talk. She didn't talk. She didn't cry. It was fine. She didn't stink.
Yeah, that's not a bad baby. That sounds
It
like
was.
a good baby.
It wasn't a bad baby,
It
but
wasn't
like
a bad baby.
I felt guilted into grabbing her.
Yeah, I get it.
No, she was fine though, and
I
her
get it.
parents didn't like, leave her with me or anything. So
Like, it's yours now, bye,
it was
bitch.
fine. It was just really funny when our friend was like, "You're holding a baby? Are you okay?"
Like, are you gonna live? Do you have rashes?
I'll probably get some weird fucking hand, foot, and mouth now. Some weird shit from the baby.
Yeah, they get weird shit.
They do. They're not immune to anything yet.
Nope.
Little assholes.
Germ everywhere. Germs everywhere.
Germ donkeys.
Yeah.
Little
germ
balls of snot
They
just
are.
coughing in your face.
Oh god, it's so gross. I used to work with like babies and stuff. Nikki knows this. I
Yeah.
used to have jobs at like preschools and
That
stuff.
is my hell.
Yeah, and this is the grossest thing that little kids do is we used to call it the goldfish cry, where they would eat like goldfish crackers, but then something would just babies will just scream and cry for no reason randomly.
Uh-huh.
And they'll just have like boogers coming out of
Nope.
their mouth, and you could just see their chewed up goldfish in
Nope.
their mouth, and then they would just grab more goldfish with like their boogery hands and shove it in their mouth. And I'm
Nope.
just like, ugh, somebody loves you. That's so
No.
gross.
That's bad.
The goldfish cry. It's a real thing.
Goldfish cry.
It's so gross.
Ew. That's good birth control.
It is.
Ew.
You have something else that makes you mad?
I do.
Okay.
You know I do. Okay, the last thing
We were
that I
going off on
have.
tangents. I figured I should steer it back.
The last thing I have is when stores move their shit around.
Oh, that annoys me too. And Costco is so guilty of that.
Yeah, it's never in the same spot. Not ever at Costco. Like, it's just
Never.
like they unload the boxes in a different position every fucking time. It's never in the same aisle or even sometimes in the same part of the store.
Yeah.
Sometimes the shit I get's in the middle of the store. Sometimes it's in a little bakery area.
like-
Sometimes it's in a random aisle or on an end cap. Like, I just got to walk down every fucking aisle to find almond milk. Like, God damn it. I hate it. And then even just the regular grocery store, it's like I go and I'm like, okay, first of all, I don't buy bread that often, but I'm like, okay, I'm going to get some bread. Like, I want some fucking bread. And I go to the bread aisle and there's fucking no bread aisle anymore. It's like the entire aisle has been moved somewhere else. Why do you do that?
You know
People
why
get
they
used
do
to
that.
it. To piss me off?
No, we've
Why?
talked about why they do that.
Why? I don't know.
You just said because it makes you walk up and down every aisle.
Yeah, but
and
that's
then
stupid. What a
you
waste
see
of
new
time.
things that you're gonna buy, maybe.
I don't like it.
It's like I'm running an errand, I don't want to do a scavenger
Yeah,
hunt.
because then you got to wait. It's going to add, because if it's 3 aisles over, it's going to add 15 minutes because you got to walk around all the stupid people with their stupid carts in the middle of the aisle.
And they have no sense of urgency.
No sense of urgency.
They're just standing there, hanging out in the grocery store like a weirdo.
They're all just like in their own little la la land. And it's so rude to me.
It is.
But I know that I've talked to my therapist about it and it's not personal. It's just people are stupid. It's not a personal attack, but it feels like one.
Yeah, it does.
I'm like, how dare you?
Right.
But yeah, And she's
Costco's
like,
very
Nikki,
guilty
why
of
don't
that.
you focus on the 100 people who didn't get in your way? And I'm like, because it's easier to focus on the one motherfucker who like I had to ask to get around 8 times because they looked me in my face and they're like, nope, I'm going to stand right here and look at these spices a little while longer. And I'm like, well, I know exactly what the fuck I want and I need by you. And they're just like, well, guess you have to wait till tomorrow.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so that's it. That's it for me.
All right, I got one more.
Okay.
And you already kind of know what it is.
Okay.
I'm going to kind of keep this somewhat anonymous, but I got a Christmas card.
I'm so excited for this.
Yeah, I knew you would be. We'll just say this is a family friend
Okay.
who sent a Christmas card
Okay.
that had my supposed Christmas gift in it. But then it came with a letter, and I'm going to read you the letter.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. So it says, Christmas shopping game. Enclosed, you will find a monetary gift just for you. All the recipients have received the same amount of spending dollars. So get out your walking shoes or flex your finger on Amazon, blah, 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 blah. This year, you will have the opportunity to purchase your Christmas gift before Christmas. Here are some guidelines. So it's a Christmas gift with conditions.
Okay.
Which, number one, I'm mad. Like, I was mad right when I saw that sentence. Here are some guidelines. No, I don't know. Number one, once you purchase your gift, bring the items to the location where we will be celebrating to share with others what you bought. Try to spend as close as possible to the full amount. If you go over the amount, that's on you. And let the group know what you spent. Gift wrapping your own present is not necessary, but if you want, go for it. The reason for this is we don't have the energy to go Christmas shopping.
That's my
So
favorite
this might relieve the return experience. So it's... I was infuriated.
That's my favorite part. We don't have the energy, so you do all the work.
And then I have to do more work by bringing it. And
They're basically giving you a burden for Christmas.
It's a burden.
Like, here you go. Okay, here's my deal. I know I've probably told you this, but I can't remember if I've played all this out because we were talking about this through text.
Yes.
So I am of the opinion it is completely fine to gift money for Christmas. That's fine. That's fine. Give money, give a check, give a fucking gift card, whatever. But don't be like, here's a bunch of extra work you have to do. Here's a bunch of conditions. And then you got to bring it over and show it to us. And then you got to say how much you spent. And you got to play this stupid game.
Yeah.
Like that makes it not fun to me.
It makes it not fun to me either.
Maybe it's fun for them because they're like, here's all the gifts we bought everybody, but we didn't really do any of the work.
Right.
Like maybe it sounds hoity-toity because they could have just given you nothing.
Yeah, but
They
I would have
could've-
probably preferred them just hand me the cash
see-
on Christmas and be like,
Yeah.
here's your present.
Yeah, me too.
That would be my preference.
I think so. That is weird to me that they're like, we don't have the energy to go shopping. Then just give people money.
Yeah. Then
Period.
why make them do extra steps if you don't want
You
to
gotta do the
them?
extra work
It pretty much
and
like
haul
negates
whatever
the
you
whole-
bought. What if you buy something big? Then you gotta take it over there.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like this is a very first world problem.
I know, and
But still.
we're probably bitches, and it's fine. We knew this going into it. I mean, but I just was like, why do some conditions have to apply for my gift? Like, it kind of defeats the whole purpose.
Well, and like the whole idea of giving a gift is like the thought behind it and picking something out for someone that they would enjoy.
Yeah, that's
and
the whole
again, if you don't want to do that, that's fine. Then bow out of the fucking gift giving thing.
Exactly. That's what I would have preferred.
That's it. Like just don't do it then.
And if you be like, don't buy me anything. Look, I
Yes,
really just
that's
don't
what I
wanna
would
go
do
Christmas
because I've done that
shopping.
1,000 times.
Me too.
Like
Yeah.
here, like our niece and nephew will send him a gift card. There you go. Don't want to do the work. Don't care. Don't know what the fuck you like. Here's your gift card. Buy what you want, and they fucking love it. We're not like, here's your gift card now. Here's the rules,
Be
and then you
sure.
got to bring it over and show us, and then maybe wrap it too. No,
The thing is, I know someboody.
somebody's gonna wrap it.
I can already picture who this person is, and I'm already angry just picturing it.
They're gonna wrap it like beautifully with like
and then be like, oh, what is it?
from me to me.
You knew what it was. Quit acting surprised.
That's stupid.
I'm so angry at your acting, and I
Yeah.
haven't even seen it yet.
I told Jenny immediately. I was like, "Fuck no, fuck that. Send the money back and don't go to that Christmas party."
You had a better solution, I thought.
What was it? Shit, I don't
You
remember.
last night?
Oh, I did. Did I say buy a dildo or a nice sex toy with it?
Yeah.
I said
Yeah.
buy a really nice sex toy and take that.
That was kind of the joke
never
I was
happen again.
making with some others, that like making a slideshow of us with our inappropriate gifts,
Yes.
and then holding a sign that
Yes.
says thanks to the person.
Yes. I love that.
Holding dildos, holding bongs.
I love that. Yes. Buy like a womanizer or like a nice bong and be like, thank you, friend.
Yep.
This is what you got me. Well, you wanted to know, so
You wanted to know.
here you go. This is what I wanted.
But yeah, that's also the thing. It's like, let's just say that's what I really want.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Well, you can.
I can.
You
yeah,
could,
I
and you should.
I probably should. Yeah.
You should. Or yeah. There's a lot of good things you do with that.
Yeah,
You
there's
could
a
buy them like several glitter bombs and just have them sent. Or you could
My
do-
present to me is I want to watch you clean up glitter.
Maybe that's what you really want.
Yeah.
You know?
You told me to pick it out.
The conditions
then
were spend as close to the amount as possible, so just get a bunch of
Oh
them.
my god, that would be so funny to like wrap it. I was like,
said-
I bought something for you with the money because that's what
That's
I really
what I wanted.
to do.
I wanted to experience
And then
you
glitter everywhere.
getting the gift.
And I'll be like, clean it.
What if in the glitter bomb you put like a dildo or something? So after there's glitter everywhere, and they're like, "Oh yeah, keep digging around in there."
Yeah,
and then
there's
there's
more.
just like
There's
a glitter covered dildo.
Aw,
Aw.
I love it. It'll be pretty.
Oh my god.
We know we're bitches. We know.
Yeah.
We know.
I mean, there was a right way to do that, and they didn't do it. So
I know. That's how I felt. I just like,
I mean, I understand the sentiment. Like everybody gets to that point. Like, man, I don't want to do Christmas shopping. Then fucking don't. But don't
Yeah.
do this other weird shit with it.
and then put it on everybody else
Yeah.
to like,
Yes, for Christmas you get burdened.
yes.
Merry Christmas.
It's like I always end up having to lug shit over to all these different
Yeah.
Christmas things anyway. So it's like I have to lug another thing.
Yeah.
Like there's kids that usually get gifts, or I have to bring like a fucking.
See, you're
side
already
dish
doing a
or-
bunch of Christmas shopping on your own, and then they
Yeah.
want you to do more.
Yeah,
And it's not even fun. If it is just like, here's some money, buy what you want. Okay, great.
that's a thank you. That's like
Yes.
I'm touched.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I can't wait to
But
go
now,
shopping after Christmas.
You got to go
And-
shopping before Christmas. You got to figure out what it is. You got to take it over there. You got to make sure it's something cool that everybody will want to see. Like, it's stupid.
Should just be like when they're like, "What'd you get?" And I'm like, I didn't have the energy to do it.
Yeah, that's what you should say. You should be like, I didn't feel like it.
Yeah.
You want your money back? Here.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's what I would do.
This is such a first world.
You didn't have
problem,
energy?
though.
I didn't either.
Like, oh my god.
You know what? I didn't either.
Yeah. I do love the glitter bomb idea though.
I love that too. I know you won't. You're too nice.
I
You're
am.
too nice to do any of this.
I am.
But I'm still living vicariously through thinking about you doing it. She sent me that last night and she was like, should I be mad? I feel like a bitch. I'm kind of mad. And I was like, fuck that.
Yeah, she made me feel so
I
validated.
immediately was like, no, that's bullshit. Ball it up and throw it back in their face. Put the money in a bag full of dog shit, light it on fire, put it on their porch.
Yeah, you're like, I've got all sorts of plans for revenge. Let's do this.
She's like, but they're old. And I was like, I don't care. Fuck them. Then they should know. They've been around a long time to know this is not the way you do things.
Oh man.
Yeah,
Glitter
I
bomb
share
and
that.
dildo.
I share that with you
So-
because fuck that shit.
There's some like parties and stuff that I usually have to go to around Christmas time, whether it's like a family thing or an
Yeah.
in-law thing or a like friend thing or
Mm-hmm.
something, or just, and at some of these there's always these fucking interactive games and it pisses me off, and they make everybody participate and I'm just like, I don't fucking want to go.
You should stop going.
I usually try to, but I don't know, when I get guilt
I
tripped.
decided to stop. ain't
I
doing
stopped
it.
with Thanksgiving.
Good for you. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
and
not
I've-
doing anything. So we're recording the night before Thanksgiving, by the way. And we're both, Jenny and I both are not doing anything.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
Not doing
Staying
it.
home. Staying home in my gym jams.
Yep.
Might be horizontal the whole day.
Yeah.
Probably.
That's the plan. Yeah.
Yeah, you will.
Yeah, you will.
Wow. On my back.
you set him up for it.
That's true.
Oh man, this has been an episode.
Yeah.
Should we do topic?
Sure.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Let me get my topic out. Should we do a drum roll?
Yeah. Maybe just don't shoot me this
I
time.
won't shoot you. But I can do it again just for fun.
Yeah. Perfect.
I controlled it that time. Okay. since we're kind of talking about anger, this is, I think, going to be kind of a satisfying topic.
Nice.
Do you know what Aqua Tofana is?
No.
Ooh.
Something about water?
Nope.
Okay.
Kinda.
Okay.
No, but
All right.
I'm going to tell you about it.
Okay.
So in the 1600s, many Italian housewives really wanted to escape their bad marriages, whether their husbands were just cheating on them or beating them or whatever. So hundreds of women turned to poison to kill their husbands
Ooh.
so they could just get out of that bad marriage and collect their inheritance.
Ideas.
The deadly poison is Aqua Tofana.
Oh.
It comes in a very pretty bottle. It's colorless, odorless, and tasteless. And for almost 20 years, in 17th century Italy, hundreds of women used it to kill their husbands. Nice, huh? So motivations usually were different, but the results were the same. The poison worked quickly, quietly, and killed without leaving a trace. By the 1650s, it was estimated that Aqua Tofana had killed about 600 people. So what is Aqua Tofana? So there was a woman named Giulia Tofana. She was born in Italy around 1620. When she was just 13, a woman they believe was her mother was executed for killing what sources have claimed her own husband with poison. And she carried on her mother's legacy.
Nice.
Isn't that nice?
It is.
Using her mom's old recipe, she began selling Aqua Tofana, an odorless poison that she disguised as an ointment. Nobody knows what the actual concoction is, but it was likely made with arsenic, lead, and belladonna. And she also hired a lot of associates, and they had a apothecary. Is that how you say that? Mm-hmm. Apothecary. Mm-hmm. Every time I say that, I always feel like I'm saying it wrong. I don't know why.
You got it.
They use that and to sell their deadly potion among like actual cosmetic products.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah. So men began dying by the dozens, as a result of unhappy women that wanted to just get rid of those dudes and get their inheritance and begin anew. It is the perfect murder weapon. It's in a simple bottle that you could very easily put with like your perfumes, makeup, whatever. And then they can slip it into their husband's food or drink without him noticing.
Hopefully you don't mix it up with your perfume or something.
Yeah. I think the bottle was supposedly like pretty elaborate that like
I'm
someone
looking
at it wouldn't know, but
I'm looking at pictures of it.
The effects of Aqua Tofana mirrored an actual illness. The first dose caused symptoms similar to a cold. The second triggered stomach aches, vomiting, and diarrhea. And the third or fourth dose dragged the victim to death's door. I really liked that description.
Yeah.
So for almost 2 decades, Giulia Tofana quietly sold her poison until one of her customers brought her downfall. One of the clients decided to use Aqua Tofana to kill her husband. She put a few drops in his soup and then had a change of heart. She begged him not to drink the soup, and after he beat her severely, she admitted that she poisoned it and told her husband where she purchased it and ruined it for everybody.
Ah, bitch.
Right? And then also, I guess some women started confessing the murders to their priests. And also at the same time, people had started to notice, like, there sure are a lot of young widows around here. Why do these husbands keep dying?
Yeah.
So Giulia Tofana was arrested, possibly tortured, and put on trial and admitted that her poison killed some 600 people. And her associates were executed, as were a number of lower class clients. Her more higher class clients were spared at the request of the Pope. I don't know. There is a possibility, though, like some of the history behind it is not really. I mean, some of this is kind of guesses. Some of it's kind of obscured and stuff.
Sure.
One historian, Mike Dash, thinks it's possible that Giulia Tofana actually died peacefully around 1651, because the trial was in 1658, and that it was possibly just her associates who kept the thing going, and they were the ones that were executed. And Aqua Tofana itself, there's just guesses of what it's made of, but it's become a catch-all phrase to describe basically just slow-acting poisons.
Yeah.
Fun fact about it, Mozart worried that he had been poisoned with it at one point. He started suffering with an unexplained illness in 1791 and said, "I'm sure I have been poisoned. I cannot rid myself of this idea. Someone has given me Aqua Tofana and calculated the precise time of my death."
Ooh.
And he did die, mysteriously, but there's no proof that the poison is what did it.
Well, isn't that the whole idea? There's no way to prove it.
Yep.
Maybe he did.
Yep.
So while you were talking about that, I found a funny thing about this.
Yeah, and that's pretty much all.
Are you okay?
Yeah. So
I didn't
what
want to
is it? What'd you
interrupt you,
find?
but I looked it up because I wanted to see what the bottle looked like
Uh-huh.
and see what was in it before you said what was in it.
Uh-huh.
And then there's just like a new story from November 2024, and it says a new online trend about women poisoning their husbands is gaining attention in the wake of President-elect Donald Trump's victory. Did you read this?
I've heard about it. That's kind of what made
I
me
had
look
not
it up.
heard about
Okay.
it. It says the trend known as MATGA stands for Make Aqua Tana Great Again. It says women are joking online about escaping abusive relationships with their husbands to using the concoction from the 1600s. And
Yeah.
people are getting tattoos of like
The
an Aqua
tattoos are
Tana
pretty
bottle.
cool, yeah.
I love that's funny.
I know. I love it too. It makes me so happy.
That's cool. Yeah, there's a bunch of cool bottles.
Mm-hmm.
And you can Google and see like the tattoos, and there's funny memes about it, and
Yep.
pretty cool.
Fun stuff.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's all I got.
Okay.
So I guess we're going to wrap her up.
Yeah, sounds good.
Okay.
I don't think I have anything else.
Well, that's it, everybody.
That's it. The end.
The end. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Send us emails, thegoryholepod@gmail.com. Thanks for joining us in the Gory Hole Dungeon for this episode. And as always, wherever you're listening to your podcast, please hit those five stars and write a review. Write fart. Five stars.
Fart, 5 stars.
Yes.
We did get some of those.
Yep, we did.
Yeah.
And it made us so happy.
Yeah. Fart.
Fart.
Would
5
recommend.
stars.
Fart.
Would recommend fart. Oh, I got a fart. Here we go. That wasn't my butt.
It was.
It wasn't.
I think it was.
Oh, she ratted me out. All right, guys. We'll see you guys next week.
Okay. Happy
Bye.
Thanksgiving. Stay gory.
Bye.
Bye.